Welcome to an Enchanted April with Dolls, a spring collab with Cheryl's Doll Friends and the Dolls, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and me, Connie's Doll Shelf. So we are doing a theme based on the movie Enchanted April. If you're not familiar with that movie, I suggest you go rent it. But basically, it's a movie about some women friends in London who find an advertisement for a villa to rent in Italy for a month in April. And despite all their responsibilities and guilt, they decide to go for it. And what happens in Italy in April is truly enchanting. And so we are each interpreting this theme in our own way and using our own dolls. So here I have two of my Blythe dolls. I have Heather Sky and I have Dear Forest Dear. And you can see we are somewhere in London. And the atmosphere here is very dark. And they're very buttoned up because it's cold and dreary. But Heather Sky is pointing to this picture. She says, why don't we find some place like this? Let's find a place to get away. Heather is looking in the paper and says, I think I have just the thing. So I feel like this scene in London when they are thinking about escaping is something that we can all relate to. Winter can feel very long. Where I am in the Midwest in the winter, it's definitely very dreary. April has been very dreary, and we're often dreaming of that getaway and escape. So let's see, where do we think these two friends are going to end up? And what is it going to look like there? Stay tuned. And here we have landed at our vacation spot somewhere in Italy. Our two friends have found their villa in the sun. They're out on their patio, which is filled with flowers and sunshine. They're having some tea and they're reading their books. You can see that in the warm sun of Italy, they are letting their hair down. They are wearing lighter clothes. They've kicked off their shoes. They plan to have fun laying around in the sun. They're going to take the little path around the corner down to the ocean later and have some fun doing a little swimming. But the main thing is to rest and relax and rejuvenate. It was really fun to put this together with a mix of some things I had, some things I picked up that weren't very much. The little signboards are place setting markers. It's actually a real chalkboard and it comes with chalk. I just thought that was really cute and it kind of reminded me of an old-fashioned movie. The little butterfly chair I also got at the decor center of the craft store. the artificial flowers and the real orchid there was mine. I already had those things. That orchid has been blooming for months now, which is just amazing. In the London scene, I stained the clothes. I'll put a little picture here to make it more dreary. I had this white sort of nightgown, and I stained it with coffee to make it darker. So you could see the contrast of that whole dark scene moving into this light and bright and flower-filled scene. So I want to thank my collaborators, Kim at the Dolls, the Witch in the Wardrobe, for having this really wonderful idea in the first place, and Cheryl at Cherished Doll Friends, who is willing to jump in and rent the movie and trust us that it was going to be wonderful. So I encourage you to have your own Enchanted April in whatever way makes sense to you. We certainly find an enchanting time here with our dolls. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon, back on the shelves, or out in the garden, wherever we may be. Bye.